it's your girl Savvy back with you for another edition of Savvy Second Act, talking to you about everything having to do with pro-aging. For those of us over the age of 45, like myself, I am just sharing tips that I have found or am currently finding to help myself and others by sharing my tips to pro-age. Because aging is a gift and we want to age like fine wine, just without the whining. So today I'm going to do another non-sponsored video, because that's how I do these days, about a product. It's not really a review per se, because I actually have been using this product for about a month and a half, and I was turned on to it by my dermatologist recently. I had an appointment, went to see my dermatologist. He gave me 2 thumbs up for my skincare regimen and how my skin is looking, and he had a couple of tips for me, including this one that I'm going to share with you guys today. And by the way, this is for both men and women. Both men and women can incorporate this into their skincare regimen, and hopefully you guys like me will see some nice results from it. Very inexpensive, I want to add as well. By the way, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel here and you like channels about pro-aging and looking good and all these tips, looking and feeling better as a person in middle age or late middle age or entering your senior years, please smash that subscribe button, the bell next to it, leave me a thumbs up, because that's how YouTube kind of rates us here. Comments below, always welcomed and very much appreciated. So let's get to it. This product that I'm talking about is a serum that you can get for about $15, $16, possibly even less. I did see it less in some other places. About $16 is what I paid on Walmart.com. I hate going in Walmart, but I love Walmart.com. So it's called Madagascar Centella Ampoule, and it is a natural serum. And the reason my dermatologist told me to use it is because he knows that I use vitamin C serum. And he said this is a great duo with vitamin C serum. So you put this on first and then your vitamin C serum, and it helps your vitamin C serum work better. So why, you might ask? Okay, well, I had to write it down because I'm not going to remember all these different things. But Madagascar Centella Ampoule helps promote skin cell growth, because that's what we want, right? It's very soothing, calms inflammation. It contains fatty acids, amino acids, and antioxidants for anti-aging properties. It improves hydration. So even if you're using hyaluronic acid, which I think we all do these days, or we use products with hyaluronic acid in them, it's going to help with the moisture and the moisturization, hydration even more. So it's very inexpensive. I've already had this bottle for a month and a half, and I use it every day. So they give you a nice big amount here. Little dab will do ya. I'm just going to show you guys how it works. Draw it into the dropper. It's kind of a yellowy color. It's clear when it goes on though. It's almost a cross, like texture-wise, the way it feels. It's kind of a cross between almost like if baby oil and water got married and had a baby. Now, it has no oil in it that I know of. Maybe Centella oil, I guess. I don't know how they make it, but I would say it doesn't really feel oily. It feels silky and watery and silky, but it absorbs, oh my gosh, so beautifully, so quickly and so beautifully. And the one thing that I like about the fact that it helps vitamin C is that, I don't know about you guys, I love the SkinCeuticals vitamin C serum. The thing is, it is so expensive. I mean, I can get 4 tires for the amount of that they charge for that, you know? So what I do, and I learned this from another YouTuber, is I wait until like my birthday or Christmas, and then I ask for that as a gift collectively from my kids or from my man or from my folks or whatever, because it's about $125. But honestly, it's the best vitamin C serum I have ever used. So I am on board getting some for Christmas. I know I'm getting some for Christmas, but until then, I try to use vitamin C serums that are almost as good. Now this one is from All Natural Advice Vitamin C Serum, 20% vitamin C, activated vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin E. It's good. I do think that now that I've combined it with the Centella, that now it's even working better. So it'll be interesting to see when I do get my SkinCeuticals vitamin C, how this and the SkinCeuticals work together. So looking for even, better results. Now, there are other vitamin C serums that I like. I know a lot of people swear by the one from The Ordinary. I know that's a good one. I just can't personally use it because it has something in it that makes my skin red and itchy. So that's never an effect I'm going for. I've used vitamin C serums from the Neutrogena company, you know, the little pustules or podules or whatever you call them that you break open. I like that one. I like the one from Simply, what's it called? Simply Ageless or something like that. There's one from a company, I think it's called Simply Ageless. I like that vitamin C serum. There's a bunch of them that I think are really good, including this one. But I have to be honest here, none have ever completely lined up and given me the results. None of them to me are completely equal or equal replacements to the one by SkinCeuticals, but maybe that's just my opinion. I don't know. But this Centella, I mean, you're saving money here because $15, $16 and you get a big supply here. So now this is how I use it. Now we all have our own skincare regimen, so don't go by what I say. You know, talk to your dermatologist, see what's best for you. But both men and women can do this. When I get up in the morning, if I have used Retin-A the night before, because I use Retin-A 4 or 5 nights a week, those mornings when I get up, I don't immediately wash my face because I get up really early and I want to keep that Retin-A on there as long as possible, especially when I'm not going outside. I basically just, you know, I wash off my hands and then I take some rose water spritzer and I kind of just rub in the residue of the Retin-A into my skin and neck. Then a few hours later, when I'm ready to put my makeup on, then at that point, I wash my face with water with Himalayan pink salt in it, pat it dry. If I have a separate hyaluronic acid that I'm using, it's in here, so I'm not using a separate one, but if I'm using one without hyaluronic acid, I will put a layer of hyaluronic acid on first. But in this case, these days, I'm not doing that because this has it in it. So my first product on after I pat my face damp dry is the Centella. I give it a beat to absorb. It absorbs beautifully, I gotta tell you. And then I use the vitamin C serum. And then these days I am using a plumping moisturizer. The one I'm using is by Beauty Counter. I'm probably gonna do a review on that in a couple weeks. And then I wait for that to absorb and I put on either my sunscreen if I'm not going to wear a lot of makeup that day, or I put on my makeup with sunscreen and then the rest of my makeup, and then I'm fine. So that's really my daytime regimen for the most part, most days. If I am one of the other nights that I'm not using Retin-A, a lot of times when I get up in the morning, I will wash my face. A lot of times I will use the Glycolic Fix Knit Plus Fab pads and do that, let them sit for a few minutes, and I use those at night too, but sometimes I'll do like an extra, like a daytime thing, but only for a couple hours, and then I'll go rinse my face, and then as I just stated, you know, that's pretty much my regimen. So again, guys, I don't know the science behind why the Centella, I mean, I've told you what the Centella does, which is exactly what my dermatologist told me, but I really don't know the science behind why the Centella helps the vitamin C to work better, and hyaluronic acid, obviously, as well. It just does. You got to take me at my word, guys, because that's all I've got today, all right, and my experience. So let's do a Hollywood hot tip today, and this is a good one because, sadly, this lovely, talented, gorgeous woman passed away on Monday. I don't know anybody that didn't love her. Suzanne Summers, just a gem, so talented, very underrated talent, by the way. I remember when she did her Vegas show, and it was like the Moulin Rouge, like Bal de Moulin Rouge, Toulouse-Lautrec. And she was an amazing singer and dancer, very, very talented. She was a funny lady. Of course, we all know her from Three's Company. Obviously beautiful. My favorite show of hers wasn't even Three's Company. I really loved Step by Step that she did with Patrick Duffy because I'm part of a blended family, so I really thought her role as Carol. Plus, she was able to incorporate her singing talents on that show, and I really thought she was much more naturally funny on that show and just way terrific. Of course, in the movie American Graffiti, she's the beautiful blonde in the white T-bird. Now, she had her own line of products, Suzanne Summers Organics. I read several of her books. So this is my Hollywood hot tip from Suzanne Summers. And then I'm going to talk about some of her products and why she got me several years ago to start using products with no toxins, with no gunk that we don't need to be putting on our skin, on our hair, in our body. She started using, I guess, Botox and filler a number of years ago, because she's an actress and so forth. And she stopped and she said she wasn't going to do it anymore. She started using collagen supplements instead, and she just decided to forego any more, collagen injections or filler injections. I don't know if it's collagen anymore. And Botox. I have been crowing about collagen for 3 years now, maybe more. I like to use, there's several different ones I like, but these days I'm really back to using the Corexico Marine Collagen Type 1. It's organic. That's all that's in here. It is just hydrolyzed marine collagen peptides from wild-caught deep-sea fish. It's a product of Canada. Now, it doesn't say organic on here, but again, nothing is added. There are some organic ones from Anthony's Goods. You can find some organic marine collagens. This is my favorite. I don't like flavored ones anymore because I don't know what's in, what all they're putting in those things. So, and I probably will use them. To be honest, I probably will use those once in a while because sometimes they're more convenient to just take a scoop and put it in water and mix it up and drink it down. With this, I usually put it in a smoothie that has some fruit in it or something with vitamin C in it because, again, the vitamin C helps collagen synthesize. And I was really thrilled to find out that Suzanne Somers, because she certainly looked beautiful, and when she passed away at 76, she sure didn't look 76. I mean, she looked, amazing. She was just a beautiful woman. She looked very youthful. So this was her collagen, not necessarily this brand, guys, but she was a big believer in collagen, as am I. Now, she did have her own line of products, and one of the things she turned me on to, because I was already using like aluminum-free deodorant and stuff like that, but she was the first person that I heard to say to stop using fluoride toothpaste. This was years ago. And then she started, and so I stopped, and I was using Tom's and some of these others. She came out with her own toothpaste called Summer Smile, and I use this on occasion. It's about $17, but a tube does last a long time. And again, little dab will do ya. She has so many other products. She even has nail polishes that don't have toxins. And who would have thought nail polishes have toxins? Like, that just blew my mind. I have 2 or 3 of her nail polishes. The Suzanne Somers Organics line is amazing. Her makeup line. It's one of the reasons I started using Beauty Counter, like the plumping moisturizer that I'm using right now from Beauty Counter, because, guys, it is so important in this day and age to use sustainably sourced, clean products. Probably more important than ever before. Yeah, we're probably always going to have to use things that have things we don't want in them. That's just the nature of life. But if you can cut that down by using products like Suzanne Somers Organics or Summer Smile, or just being very aware of what you're buying, I think that it helps us all, not only to pro-age, but be healthier overall. That is my video today. Hey, look, I want to thank everybody who has subscribed and for visiting my channel and for all the comments and thumbs up you guys have given me. It means the world to me. My next video is going to be a really good one, probably on that Beauty Counter moisturizer and Beauty Counter products. And it's Halloween time, always a festive time of year, right? So you guys enjoy it. Enjoy your day. Thank you again. Ciao, ciao. I love yous all.